Saw Braley Hansen do it last time out against Cheyenne. We'll see how that works as that is rejected up front by Elise Baki. See, this first set is definitely not going like it did on September 21st at Davies. North only scored 9 points in that first set, and Davies will get back on the board here. That is Hope hit. She is just a freshman. And they're feeding her the ball early and often. That one's popped up by Hudson. And Goff will pass it over to Sori, who clears, and they're not going to be able to pick it up again. So now it'll be Holm to serve. This is in the middle. Soliqua's attempt dug by Hansen, and Holm will clear. Now in the middle, it's a Solberg. Good dig again, this time by Hudson, and Sori will tap it over. Soliqua, and that may have gone out had Maddie. Now Rose Sori to serve. Now they're setting it up for Soliqua, and she'll get another kill. This one popped up by Sori, and two players may have touched it simultaneously. They rule they didn't. Dump attempt there, denied by the Spartans. Now this is Gemtrude, a fastball, but they're able to get it back over on the dig. Now that's in the middle and blocked up front. That's Armin. Taking control early on in this one. More miscommunication possibly between Gemtrude and Hudson will two-hand it back over. That's Rumpf. A great dig there by the Spartans, able to keep it alive, and it'll drop in for Alexi Gemtrude in the coffin corner. Now correctly shows 11 points for the Spartans. This is on the, rather in the middle. Rumpf will just clear for the Eagles. Punched over by Holm, and it works. Running up, that's a low one. Goff digs it. Sori's attempt popped up by Solberg. Now she'll get it back, and it deflects off the top of the net and drops in after a fairly even start. This is Sori. Her tap attempt is popped up by Mackenzie Langley, and that'll be deflected out of bounds on the hit from Solberg, and in dominant fashion indeed. The Fargo Davies I've seen, the Fargo North, Fargo South one did go 4. At least for the ones that we've had commentary on, we haven't had one since the Spartans took West Fargo to 4. Here after the first serve, a hard hit dug by Hudson. That slam attempt by Baki denied. That's deflected off the top of the net. Good dig by Goff. Hudson in the middle. And now back on the offensive, it's Rumpf. Great dig by Sori, and they're able to keep it alive and get it over. This first point is not going to be had until then. Got the rest of this one. Another one off the top of the net, as it seems as if that's their tactic right now, as Rose Sori will get on the board here for the Spartan. Running up as she's done a few times so far, more often than not it seems. In the middle, this is Hudson. Striking those balls now from the middle here. As opposed to the outside, this is Armin, and the little misdirection in her hit may have confused the Eagles defense enough to drop it in. Serve a line drive from Maddie Holm. This is Rumpf now, and that's going to drop in. Another hit here. It's popped up by Sori, and they're able to track it down, and Holm will clear. Soliqua in the middle between Hudson and Holm. We saw what a close set did in the first one. It was close for quite some time, and the Eagles just pulled away. On the outside, this is Smeddy, and she'll drop it in. Not in position for him. This one clears the net by a wide margin. They'll get it to Hudson. She'll clear. Blocked in the middle, and is that too many hits? No, it's not. A great job by the Spartans, able to keep it alive. As we play on now, this is Elise Baki in the middle, and it is going to be out. And the other Langley, Madison Langley, to serve. Now in the middle, Holmes set it up for Baki, but rejected by Terry. But they're still trailing here by 6. Terry's attempt is going to fall. Hit on that one. This is Goff serving it, and she'll get an ace as she drops it in front of Solikwa. Now, Spartans able to return it. Langley's attempt is dug up by the Spartans, and will be put away by Maddie Holm. On the outside, dug by Hudson. Baki's hit in the middle is going to be put away, and then she'll get it. Holm got it over for Goff, who clears. This is Terry, and that is going to drop in. It looks like Kaylee Lebo and Elise Baki were there, looking for this good start to be consistent here. This is Terry on the outside. Good dig by Anna Goff, and it's slammed back over by Maddie Holm. By Hanson. Hudson will pass it to one of her teammates, and it's Goff who clears, and it's going to drop. And we saw Anna Goff get a kill in the last game, 13. The serve is dug by Lebo, and they'll return it with Hudson. And popped up. Good hit there from Rump, but denied by Hudson. Now in the middle, it's Elise Baki. Spartans still in control now, serving. And that is going to be ruled in on the attempt. Either Mackenzie Langley might be slowly slipping away from the Spartans. That one directed up by Goff. And in a tough spot, they get it to Lebo, and she just does get it over. Solberg's hit is blocked, and the Eagles will put it in the middle. Rumpf spike attempt denied, blocked by the front row, and it's going to drop for Kaylee Lebo. That's directed up by Solberg. Great job there, and they will be able to clear. Now Baki, her rainbow hit is dug. The outside, Solberg makes up for it. This set, that means they win, and they'll head into EDC tournament play with a win. That hit from Goff off the top of the net, but played. Solberg dug by Kaya Hudson. Smetty's hit went over the net, and they're able to return it. That wasn't too many hits. Play there by the Eagles to keep it in play. Operating in a phone booth. Baki's hit is into the net, and they won't be able to get it back over. Serve. Their serve is low, but a great dig there. Solberg popped up by Hudson, over and slammed back down by Solikwa. 3-set victory. Dug by Hanson. Over for Maddie Holm. Into the middle, and Hudson taps it over short, but the Eagles are able to clear. Holmes set it up for Smetty, and that's going to drop.